So when he finds out, yeah, we'll play with, got a bit pissed off that I've done this to the cousins. We know it won't teach us stuff, but we'll have to deal with that when it comes to it.
To the degree, good.
Yeah.
So on this section here, you can see what we're going on about with the micro blister. I mean, we've scraped the paint off because it's come off easier than sanding it, and it's clogging up pads. You can see there's a bit still there, but this is actually wet. All that's wet. It's mad to see that trapped in there. Look at this.
Just waiting for Tony.
Yeah, waiting for Tony. I think he's at home with his slippers.
Feet up.
Yeah, feet up, roast dinner and all that.
Got a bit by flying. It's been
Yeah.
flying.
Oh yeah, we're having trouble with flies, aren't we here?
We've got the, where was it? We're ready for it, aren't we?
Yeah, literally horse flies here. We're struggling with them. But you can see this side made it a lot easier. All that's come out. Got to go around the window properly. We're planning on leaving these windows in because we're a bit worried about getting them out and getting the rubbers and bits for it. So parts on this are a lot rarer than parts on a conventional Mini. So yeah. Also, anyone that knows what this is off, we think it's French and off a Renault, but we're not sure what. So put comments below. But yeah, it's coming together. This is all in, like, we've gone through the gel coat now, so yeah, a bit more prepping to do. But you can see now again the accident damage, so but it's pretty good, straight, there's no cracks.
Yeah. Any bodges are my dad's fault, so they can't blame me.
20-30 years of keeping it on the road, really, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's like,
So-
it's 38.
Yeah, we noticed these cool little things down here. Look at that, it's got a bit of hose pipe as a spacer.
And it's got a square bar section for the heater channel.
Yeah, so it works. So didn't really show you much of the interior before we took it apart, but you can see how sort of stuck in the 80s this is. When you look at the seats. So I mean, it's really cool little thing. A little shortened gear knob, gear lever and stuff like that. You got the servo up inside there. So yeah, everything's very lightweight, obviously, because it's fiberglass. A nice little bit of block of wood in there. As we said, it's... Oh Sam, I found out what we could... Yeah, they are riveted on.
Forgot to say as well, because the seat subframes, Mark wanted, that's my dad to make some seat subframes for the Mini, because it's been in my Mini. The seat subframes of this are actually made of wood, so...
Oh, we got timber seat frames, we can't quite see them as they're so low down.
It's even got the retro Haynes manual from 78.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I mean, these are getting pretty sought after on their own. So we keep finding loads of parts in the car that...
And the best of the monkeys are cassette, I mean...
Yeah, we've definitely got to play that. It's got a proper retro little tape deck over in the corner over there. I mean, that's ace.
And the thing about this, the passenger seat, that's got the bronze fleck, and that's where the ideas come from.
Yeah, this is sort of going to match the colour the car's going to go.
That.
And you'll obviously see that in the next coming videos. So, but yeah, right now, I mean, you can see bits of the Mini there. Look, there's a Mini air vent. Obviously, steering column, you can sort of capture that. The switches, gauges, obviously, generic amongst loads of different classics. You got 1275 GT gauges in there. So we're part of the way through the sanding, and you can actually see the water trapped. It's mad. Like 30 years it's been stuck in there. Yeah, you can see where the water's sat on the spots. It's actually physically damp. Sam's baking a cake.
See, I'm not used to filler very much. See, it feels wrong, but it's actually right because it's fiberglass in it, so we can put as much as we want on. As long as it doesn't shake off.
Master craftsman.
Yeah, alright. We'll have to do the whole door in it, aren't we? Pretty much.
Well, we had a rippled door, now we've got another rippled door.
Right, as part of the Midas build, I had to get a few parts like windscreen seal, door rubbers, and it's actually the 40th anniversary of the Midas. So it was actually made in Oldham, which is local to Manchester. So we've actually come down to the like a big meet, and I thought I'd put this in for Mark's video because it's the biggest collection of Midas there will be this year, and it's good to get some insight into how other parts have been put together, considering we're guessing what my dad has done. So basically, that was a quick meet up to get the parts ready. So we've got some windscreen seals, we've got weather strips, but it's also a good opportunity for me to have a quick look and nosy at different parts of the Midas. So like I've now found out that the filler cap, so the TR7, impossible to find, but there's little things like that for spares. So it's absolutely raining cats and dogs, but I'm now on my way to Mark's place to go and sort out some of the prep work on the doors. And as you can see, I'm not scared of using a Mini in the wet.
Right, welcome back. The car is very red now. Right, Sam, we're at the point now, aren't we, where we're filling the car, like basically working out the parts that need a bit of attention and whatnot. Really, it's the blistered paint's pretty much gone now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just the niggly bits around the areas, like you've got the vents there, or louvers, whatever you want to call them. You got the bits around the back. It's a bit fiddly now. It's a bit annoying, to be honest.
Don't know what sort of paint it's been painted in, but the niggly bits are taking ages to get off.
Yeah,
the main body was pretty quick, wasn't it? But
yeah.
just all the edges and everything.
Yeah, we're literally sick of black paint now, but it's all for the greater good. So we'll walk around the car now and we'll show you where we're at. Right, so starting at the front, like we did mention, we sort of exposed it now. You can see the join there, and I think it must have joined somewhere about there. It's had an impact there at some point in its life. You can tell because this whole side's sort of, what would you say? It's a gel. It's like a
it's a different gel coat.
It's a different sort of gel coat.
Black gel coat.
Yeah.
Where it was originally red.
Yeah.
And that's black gel coat. So
you can see perfectly that's been repaired, and it's been done really well. You can see a really good join there. So we're now just going around sort of making sure the car's straight. We've been doing a bit of filling with a few bit marks that we found. So that's another coat that we need to sand back. Uncle Tony is going to sort out our doors for us because, well, this door is the worst one because, like I mentioned, and I've shown you in the other section of the video, that it's like grooved. It's weird. It's like maybe that impact has ricocheted down. A bit of work we've had to do on the roof to keep this profile here, but we're getting there, smoothing it off.
So Uncle Tony has primed the bonnet today and done some repairs.
Yeah.
And when he primed it, it's gone wrinkly within seconds.
Yeah.
At which point he messages me and you, and we panicked.
Yeah.
So we had some filler primer and some normal primer from Halfords. Tried that on it, and it's done the exact same thing with reacting. So we're going to try barcoat on it. But I painted a boot spoiler 2 months back. It did the same thing.
Yes.
And googling it, like TVR's have an issue, and some lotuses where the release agent in the mould can stay on the gel coat and it can react.
Yeah.
And the fact is, the whole car had all these microblisters, so it makes us think, is that what's reacting in the first place?
Yeah, we sort of worked it out. Like you can sort of see the texture it's left there. It's almost like it's like severe orange peel, I suppose. It's almost like you put paint stripper on it. It's that sort of same sort of style, isn't it? But then round here, on this style, on this section, it's sort of, apart from the run, but it's absolutely fine there. So yeah, we think we're going to use that barcode on the whole car to sort of seal it in, really. So going to the other side of the car, it's a lot better this side. The door's a lot better. All the black paint's pretty much gone. We've got to do the door shuts, and we've got a nice opening door now. Way better. So yeah, we found out from the little clip you would have seen with Sam going to collect a few bits, that's from, was it a Triumph?
Yeah, TR7.
TR7, so we found that out, so it's not a Renault. So yeah, we're getting there with it. More filler to Sam back. Sam's prepped all this back and he's etch primed that because that's going to go the same colour as the car. So sort of blend it in together, bit of tiger silver around the edge of it. So yeah, we are getting there. Back end's pretty much done apart from a bit of sanding at the bottom. Yeah, we're finally glad to see the back of this black paint, to be honest. Sounds just like a golf that.
It's all because of that. 20 years. Thought I got to do loads of adjustment and it's been over. It's just